Yo, DRGX is back and welcome to my new PvP build video here in your world, guys. Today I want to update my Spear and Rapier PvP build. A lot of you guys asked for an update and I also want to say thanks for the support on the last videos, especially the last build video. You guys asked a lot for an updated version now, it's a few weeks ago. I still enjoy this build a lot and I also want to make a how to play to this build because there are some tricks that I can show you guys and maybe some of you don't know this. But I want to make this in a special video, an extra video. Today I want to show you guys the build. I still enjoy it a lot. We are a melee breaker with this build. Yeah, we can fight a couple of people at the same time with all of our stuns, yeah, with all our counter plays. We can travel fast because we have the charges of the rapier. We can escape with the rapier and this is really good. For me, this is still my favorite build and I would say we start now with the updated version. And I would say we take first a look into the attribute points, and here you guys see I'm going here with 50 points into strength for the extra light attack damage on our spear and the rapier. And yeah guys, some people ask me why 15 to strength and not 300 dex. Because the light attack damage is so crazy on the rapier, we just spam light attacks on this weapon, it's so powerful, and on the spear as well. And guys, yeah, the spear scales with dex and strength, so we get more power when we put 50 points here and 250 here into our spear. Okay, then I'm using 250 points into dex. When you have low gear score items, yeah, you can't hit the 250 dex for example, then yeah, this is the first stat that you should ignore. Yeah, definitely go for the 50 strength, go for the 200 constitution, and if you don't hit the 250 dex, it's no problem. The last bonus here is not a completely must have. It's a nice to have, but we don't need it. The 200 constitution passive and the 50 strength passive is more important than the 250 dex. Okay. Yeah, I'm going here with 250 dex and 200 constitution for sure for the increased armor. We play a heavy armor build. Some people ask me about the build in medium armor. It should work as well, but for me the most power out of this build you get when you play heavy. Let's take a look into the gear that I'm using, and today we start with the weapons, and here you guys can see it already. I'm going here with the legendary spear out of Genesis, with the javelin of triadic empowerment. This is definitely one of the best or the best spear in the game. It's completely insane. It gives us 30 dex, keen, vicious and keenly empowered. This spear is completely crazy. And I was so happy when it dropped. I got like 20 times in purple. Now I have it in legendary. Even the purple version is already a very good spear when you get it, yeah, and you are a new spear player. It's also a very good spear for the beginning. And I used in some PvP videos this spear before with rook and plague crits. Yeah, I'm also playing the plague crits now on the rapier. In some clips I played this rapier, but we talk about this later. Now we come to this rapier. Yeah, plague crits is also for me a must-have in this build. We are fully single target, or the most skills are single target. We debuff the enemies with the spear, yeah, with the perforate, and we have also extra heal debuff here with the plague crits, and in combination with keen we can easily proc it when the enemy is under 50% health. And this is for me in the open world, yeah, in group fights and in wars, a must-have, because we are single target focused, and the job in the war, for example, is to focus the healers, yeah, to focus the backline of the enemy. And together with the heal debuffs, this works perfectly. Yeah, especially when all the people play the divine perk now and the amulet with extra healings. Yeah, the heal debuff is a must-have for me on this build. And this is the rapier that I used in some PvP videos before, yeah, with rook and refreshing move, but refreshing move wasn't so nice how I think it is. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe when you play the rapier defensive with a musket together also, it's a good perk, but for me it wasn't so nice. It's okay, but not the best one. And also, when you play wars and you want to play group support, you can play, and you can put the rapier away because it's not so important in the war. You can put it away and you can use a void gauntlet. Yeah, you can play in wars with spear and void gauntlet for the full debuff build. Yeah, with the spear, with the perforate, yeah, with the rend debuff on the enemy. And here I'm going with a void gauntlet with putrefying scream to put also a heal debuff on the enemies and to root them. Yeah, this is also possible in wars. This is my war setup sometimes, where when we need extra void gauntlet support, I'm going with this one. Okay, these are the weapons that I'm using. The void gauntlet here is only some nice thing that I use sometimes in wars. And now we go to the armor that I'm using, and here we start with the head. Yeah, I play fully heavy in this build. Yeah, full heavy, all the pieces are heavy, and I put on the most pieces resilient with a perk. Yeah, with a spear or rapier perk. Yeah, we have here the omnidirectional evade. Then I'm going here with the bleeding sweep together with resilient. Here I'm using the sundering riposte, fortifying perforate, and here I have the keen wall kick, physical aversion, and refreshing. Yeah, this is also very good, these 3 perks. Yeah, we don't have resilient here, but you should check that you have minimum 3 pieces with resilient. Yeah, this is really important. We are a melee fighter, we get a lot of damage in heavy. Yeah, we are not dodging so much, or yeah, we are dodging, but we are not so quick and run away like with medium or light builds. Yeah, so we have to tank a bit more damage, so you should definitely go with minimum 3 pieces resilient. Okay, yeah, I think I talked in the last build video a bit more about the armor. You can also check this out. I think I don't have to say the things with the perks and resilient every time now. This is definitely a thing that you can easy get, yeah, especially with the triad armor that you can craft by yourself. When you have armoring on 200, yeah, you have a higher chance to get resilient on these pieces. Yeah, they are easy to craft in purple. I'm completely unlucky to get them in legendary. Yeah, the most time when I try to craft one in legendary, they get blight resistance also, or here, like here with reinforced. Yeah, you need to be a bit lucky for sure, but the purple ones are already really good. Yeah, and you should go with them so long you don't have the legendary one. They are easy to get and not so expensive like when you craft, for example, these pieces here. You need to be a bit more lucky because the perk pool is bigger, and then you have a not so high chance to get resilient. Okay, the jewelry that I'm using, here I'm going with, still with this amulet. Yeah, it's a best in slot amulet, strength dex, fits perfectly into my build. We have here divine for more healing power, slash protection is also really nice against all the great axes, and health for more maximum health. The ring that I'm using, yeah, is with refreshing ward, leeching and keen awareness. Refreshing ward is also very powerful in our build. Yeah, we play heavy armor. I said already, we tank a bit more damage and we get a lot of hits. So this is also very good in this build. Yeah, some people don't use it because when you play light, for example, you should dodge more. Yeah, you should evade this, the damage. But in heavy armor, we can get more damage. Yeah, it's no problem. And with refreshing ward, yeah, we get also some cooldown reduction. So this item is for me also best in slot, especially leeching. Yeah, some people don't like leeching so much. Yeah, I think it's because they play light or medium. When you play heavy and you're very tanky, when you're on the front line and you fight, you definitely feel the leeching power. I really need this perk. Yeah, it's so strong and for me also a must-have. Then we have keen awareness, and here you can also go with thrust damage if you want. When you play spear and rapier together, thrust damage is also very strong. Both of them are nice. Keen awareness, higher crit chance is very powerful, and thrust damage overall, more damage is also very strong. Both of them are very useful, yeah, and this is for me also a best in slot item. The earring that I'm using is also from the garden, from the second boss. It's with 24 strength. In legendary you have 25 strength, refreshing toast, regenerating, and in legendary you have also extra refreshing on it. Okay guys, this is the gear that I'm using, and now I show you a fast overview over the skills because there is no big change from the last build video. Let's take a fast look into the spear passives and all the skills that I'm using. Yeah, I'm going here with the sweep, perforate and the wall kick. You can see also all the passives here. I don't want to talk so much about this now. I think there's no change to the last build video, and I also want to make a how to play video, yeah, and then I talk a bit more about the skills, about the passives, how we use all of them and all the stuff. I want to make an extra video to this, yeah, to show you also the combinations that I do often, yeah, the combos, some nice extra tricks that you can do with the rapier, for example, and all the stuff. I want to show all of this in an extra video. Here on the rapier I'm going with riposte, evade and the flash. Yeah, these are the skills that I'm using, and I think there's no change to the last build video. Okay guys, this was the video. I hope you guys have a nice day, and we see us in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye bye.